Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is the Tone Deaf Guitar Lab and I'm Johnny Lee. It's another Helix Stadium video, which is just what you needed amongst the billions of them that are already out there. Look, I've had this now for a couple of weeks and, you know, YouTubers by default will do a thing on their thumbnail and be like, the best ambient Helix, the greatest ambient Helix, don't ignore this dry pedal, because we do that to try and get you to watch. However, I think I found it. I do legitimately think I found the one that I want to kiss and love and feel, and it's the REVV. Now, the OG Helix had amazing REVV amps in, and I used them a little bit, but this one is absolutely fucking mental. It's crystal clear, which again was something that I kind of defaulted really needing before anything, is like, well, how clear is it? Is it a really clear amp? Because that's the most important thing to me, is like how, you know, how clear it is, how it cuts through, etc, etc. So I built a preset for it, and I think that's it. I could probably just not do any more presets, but I'm not going to do that because, you know, I'm not that guy. Also, there is an OG Helix patch coming in the next video as well, because there's two things I've got to address in this. So please, for the love of fucking God, stick around to the end of the video, because you get all the details of what's going on, and we need to talk about one of the other presets one of you eagle-eyed people has pointed out, and I'll explain that in a minute. So at the beginning, I've got the feedback. I'm going to show you the settings for that now. Scream 808, which again, don't really need. I've said this before, with these Helix high gain amps, using a dry pedal is becoming less and less of a need, really, because there's so much gain on tap. And yes, I've got it maxed out there, but in between the amp and cab is the dynamic room, just because I kind of like it. Cali V30, which is the actual cab that when you put the REVV amp in, it assigns that cab straight away. Done a few little bits. There's quite a significant high cut in there, just personal taste, really. Again, my favourite's the multi-tap. Most of the time, these are constructed for my own personal use, but they're always a template for you. So, you know, take stuff out and put stuff in and make it your own and do what you need to do. It's all good. Dynamic plate. Tile, again, we said this in the last video. On there, it says that it's off on the editor, but on the actual Helix, it's on. There's just a bit of a bug within the software, but it's totally fine. Same with the LA Studio Comp. Again, this is kind of a studio piece, and I usually will turn that off live. So let me show you what the feedback is doing, shall I? So you can leave this on all of the time if you wanted. I haven't got it on a momentary switch like most people would do it, you know, just like a Digitech, like on and it screams and it's off. I just have it set like this, so just leave it on. What's wrong with that? Nothing. So the amp, let's talk about the amp. This thing is absolutely fucking mental. So a couple of things that I've done, I've turned the aggression on to 2. I have messed around with the depth a little bit. I've significantly upped the hype, because again, it's a studio thing that I was doing, so it kind of needed taming a little bit. But, you know, maybe I'll adjust that live and just let it kind of, you know, blast through a bit more. I've upped the master, pulled the mids back a little bit, and I've just maxed out the drive. Don't really need the tube screamer. I just don't think I need it, you know. second snapshot. It's so good. It's so good. Just the multi-tap comes up a little bit. That's all it does. It's just the mix of the multi-tap comes up, and that's it. Nothing else. And because the mix of the multi-tap comes up, which again is another thing that I found with the Helix, I'm not really using as many solo boosts. Everything kind of just behaves way better now. And I know that the multi-tap is not an Agora model, but for whatever reason, the way that it's constructed, the way that it's processed, I don't need the solo boost. I found you might want your 5 dB and your, fucking wind machine and your leather pants or whatever, but not me. So that's it. I do honestly believe that this is the best amp in Stadium so far. So far, I think this is the one. And the problem is that when I go back to my other presets, I go, oh, I don't fucking like that one bit. And I think I was just kind of missing that, like, clarity. Okay, so there's a little thing to deal with here. Some of you eagle-eyed people who, not all of you are subscribed, but you fucking should be, because apparently 70% of people that watch these videos aren't fucking subscribed. Pisses me off. This is a preset. It is on the Buy Me a Coffee link, and it's chargeable, and it's $5. The reason for that is I had to make this for somebody, and I charged them for it, because it was for, like, he does documentaries and films and stuff like that, and what I can't do is charge him for it and then put it out to pasture for free. So it's only there if you want it, okay? So don't feel obliged, but that's why that's there. It's a little bit of a business thing between me and these other people that I deal with. So I fucking hate talking about money and shit, but it's an ambient thing. Couple of little things going on, just a pebble phaser, that's the glitz reverb. I can turn the glitz off and put a dynamic hall on for more. And there's also a tube screamer in there. So a couple of people had mentioned, oh, you got this, what's that deluxe ambient thing going on, and it's on, you buy me a coffee and it's money, and that. There's a reason for that. It's unavoidable. I mean, I could take it down and you could never have it, but if you want to buy it for $5, you can buy it for $5. You don't have to. I'm just saying that's why. It's awkward. It's awkward for me. But I can't charge somebody for a, film TV thing and then give it out for free. That's just the way that it works. All right. Back to the Rev, and we're going to finish up now. You can take this preset for free. This one's completely free. All I ask, I'm not begging, but I am begging. Just hit subscribe. Just do that for me, because it really can help the channel out, you know what I mean? And you're always welcome to the free ones, and we've done the awkward money bit. There we go. Take it easy.